If you look at where the good racehorses come from in Australia, the winners of our Group 1 races, something like 80% are horses that have passed through a yearling sale.
The nucleus of your stable is young horses coming through.
The first 12 months of any horse's life is extremely important.
When you got to stay and it's proving himself as a successful, high-level stay, and it's just nothing better.
We lost it 2 weeks ago. This man has put his heart and soul into that mare and that horse.
They get to know you, you get to know them. It's just pretty special.
Training racehorses all starts in the sale ring. If you buy the right horses, you'll train winners. You've got to be able to visualise how a horse will develop in 12 months, 24 months' time, and it's the person that can do that that wins the game of buying horses.
Dave obviously is the best buyer in the world.
Not many people in the world buy 50 horses and syndicate them in 12 months. So it's incredible what they do.
Winning Group 1 races with horses at all values.
Every 5 horses we send to the races, 1 will come home as a winner.
He's got a talent that no one else has, and I'm just lucky to be a part of it.
In New Zealand, of course, the first name everyone speaks of is David Ellis. He's been unbelievably successful, and to win 7 Karaka Millions in a row is something that I don't think we'll ever see again.
Stakes winners to purchases. They had 5 years of buying records independently assessed, and David Ellis came out on top globally. 17% strike rate for stakes winners is something very, very special.
My first Group 1 winner was in 1986 at Ellerslie, and it was with a mare called Cosmetique, and she beat Waverley Star by a nose. To win my first Group 1 was the biggest thrill that you could ever have in a lifetime, and when I saw everybody around me get the thrill, it was something that I just wanted to grow and develop and do for a business. The competition is who's the leading Group 1 buyer at the end of the sale, and we won't know that for 3 years. I think the discipline in buying good horses is simply homework. Just going through and looking at each pedigree and making notes of anything of significance. 800 in this book. You know, I might bid on 5 or 6. Yeah.
He works tirelessly long hours. He's just watching videos of every horse, coming to the sales, looking at every yearling, at every sale. There's over 3,000 yearlings in a month. He really does his research.
When I look, I'm looking for a Group 1 winner. How will this horse develop as a 3, 4 and 5-year-old? And what they look like the day you see them is somewhat irrelevant. What is very relevant is what they look like 12 months later when you leg the jockey on. And horses change dramatically in that 12-month period. This is a lovely filly that we're looking at. Just looking to have a look at her knees and the fetlock joints. Just a walk, please. I love to see plenty of distance between the hip and the hock. I like to see a really good shoulder. I like to see a nice deep girth. I like to see plenty of strength through the middle of the horse. I'm always looking at a horse's head, and I've had a lot of luck buying horses with big ears. I don't know, I just seem to have, most of the good horses that I've bought seem to have had big ears.
You know, his model works very well The other thing that's been very successful has been having two of the best young trainers ever to come out of New Zealand. So Mark Walker, who is now back in charge of Te Akau. Mark was a very successful trainer, then Jamie Richards came through.
Dave's been very successful at developing and mentoring people, and each year we've got stronger and we look for new opportunities. Like we've got 20 boxes at Cranbourne and we're about to build another 50. It's no walk in the park over there. They don't give Group 1 races away, but we're just blessed that we've got Imperatrice at the moment, and she's been a great flag bearer for the tangerine colours.
You're always better at something if it's your hobby and if it's your passion. And racing and breeding and buying at the yearling sales is something I find really exhilarating. I'm getting way too much fun out of buying these good horses and win these big races. Is something that can't be replaced, and I'm just wanting to keep doing it for a long time.